4 for 2 on third down. Oh, yeah, they're not expecting me to take off. Look at me bobbing and weaving with Taj Boyd, who fumbled the ball. And it's a touchdown. All right. Welcome back to Clemson Dynasty Week 5. Week 5, Episode 2. Recap for you. This team is super talented, just like the LSU team. Our first game, we opened at now number 22 Auburn. We beat them 77-34. DeAndre Hopkins had 6 touchdowns. 6 touchdowns. 6. Cole Stout, our backup, had to play early because Taj Boyd left the game with the injury. So Cole Stout got all these stats. And then Taj Boyd came back into the same game. He got some touchdown passes. And he had a lot of stats that game as well. Can we see more info? No, we cannot. Okay, I thought we could see more info on the game. Oops, no, I didn't want to do that. So yeah, we dominated Auburn, put up almost 80 points on them. It did look like it was going to be competitive in the first quarter, but their quarterback threw like 3 picks. Our defense also got a pick 6 as well. Hawkins got a pick 6. Our free safety got interception. Brashad Breeland had a pick in the end zone. We also had a fumble recovery as well. We beat an 0-4 Ball State, who we literally trailed 14-0 within the first seconds of the game. We were down to an 0-1 Ball State, 14-0, the state of balls. We threw a pick 6. From then on, they didn't score a single point after the first quarter. We beat them 42-14. Then we beat FCS Southeast, a game that I simmed, 78-0. And our toughest opponent so far, Florida State, who was, I think, number 7, and we were number 10. They fall to 14. They were undefeated. Now they're 3-1. We beat them 31-9. And we were down in the first quarter 9-0. 9-0. We went on a 31-0 run, shut out Florida State after the first quarter. And they're tough. It's just that their offense sucks. EJ Manuel got sacked. We sacked him 8 times. EJ Manuel is their quarterback for Florida State. Sacked him 8 times. Shatley, our defensive lineman, shat all over EJ Manuel. And we got 8 sacks in the game. And again, Florida State's defense was good. They held us to our season low, only 31. Their offense was just not good. Now we have Boston College. It's on the road, too. They're 3-0. After them, we have a 3-1 Georgia Tech, who always sims well in this game. Then we have number 24, Virginia Tech. I think I played them once in the Oregon Dynasty 2 years ago, season 2 with Oregon in the BCS championship game, so they can be tough. Wake won't be tough, but Duke is 3-1, Terps 2-2, North Carolina State's undefeated, they're 4-0. Then our last game is number 17, South Carolina. So again, we have a lot of ranked opponents. There have been recruits. I've done it strictly off camera because it's a little tedious, more tedious than NCAA 14. We have a couple gems that we got, and we got a couple commits from that game. So we have Mario Taylor, a 6'1 punter from Bloomingdale, Florida. He's a 3-star. He committed. Then we have a 6'4 gym center, Chris Nelson from Newport Richey, Florida. He's a 3-star. And then another 3-star, 6'2 Robert Odom from St. Andrews, South Carolina, strong safety. So some solid recruits that we got. Not too bad. Sliders, again, have been tweaked. We're playing on tweaked sliders compared to the LSU Dynasty. So just for more challenge, we'll quickly view that as well. I've not touched this part I've not touched. I left alone. That's the same. These are also the same as well. This is different. So we are at 40 QB accuracy. We're at 45 pass blocking. Wide receiver catching is at 45. Run back ability is at 45. Run blocking is 45. We can't run the ball anyway, so these sliders are already difficult. Our pass coverage is 50, our pass rush is 50, our interception are 45 or 40, rush defense is 45. CPU 55 accuracy, 50 pass blocking, 45 wide receiver catching. We may go 50 on that. Running back ability is 55. We may go up to 60. Run blocking is at 55. Their pass coverage is 60 as well. Their pass rush is 55. So like we've just upped, and their rush defense will probably be at 55 as well. So yeah, I mean the slide is we're at a disadvantage. So but we're still blowing teams out. But Florida State was a tough game, and now we got Boston College coming up. So far, passing leaders Todd Boyd is 5th. Rushing leaders Ellington all the way at the bottom. Monte Ball is 1st. Take a look at receiving. Brown has 446. He's 10th. Solo tackles Hawkins is 17th. Sack leader Shatley had 3. He could still have a great season. Interceptions Hawkins only has 1. So yeah, go to the polls real quick because there has been movement. Alabama is number 1 still. They have Ole Miss this week. USC is 2. Oregon's 3. Georgia is 4. And we moved up all the way to 5 after beating Florida State as the 10th ranked team. We're 5th now. We were 14 to start the season. West Virginia is right behind us. We jumped them. They're 6th. Wisconsin is 7. Michigan is 8. LSU is 9. OU is 10. Arkansas 11. K-State 12. TCU 13. Florida State falls to 14. And Nebraska is 15. So there's the top 15. Heisman watch. I don't think we have anyone in the Heisman watch yet. Yeah, Isaiah Crowell is always 1st. Mac Barkley is always 2nd. Eddie Lacy's in there. D'Anthony Thomas and Denard Robinson is their top 5 Heisman candidates. So Kirk favors us. Now Boston College is 3-0. They're 1-0 in the conference play. We are 4-0, 1-0 in conference play. We are 1st in points per game. We average 57 points per game. They're 74th. 1st in total offense, we're 74th. Rush offense, we're 72nd. We're not the greatest. They're 55th. Pass offense, we're 1st. They're 80th. But they get around 27 points a game, so we'll see if we can hold them under that. In total defense, we're 14th, and we're 1st against the run. So we're a pretty good defense. They're 74th, 54th, and 90th. We are 79th against the pass. So this could be a challenging game. College, BC, before Christ. Ellington, bobbing and weaving to the 40. Stanford beats Washington. Both teams are 2-2. We're going to play active to start out. Could be a bad idea, though. Wide open. Ford. And already, ref. The game didn't even start. The game didn't even start, ref. But yeah, in this dynasty, I upped the penalty settings so it could be more realistic. There's a lot of flags committed game to game in college because it's college. So you're going to see a lot more penalties. And the CPU will get called for a lot more penalties as well. It's not just me, even though it feels like it's one-sided. CPU will also get called for a penalty. Dump it down underneath to Ellington. Get about 7. I think after this play, we'll go no huddle because we like to go up-tempo. Up-tempo, not up-tempo. This will be a handoff to Ellington. 3rd and 5. Gonna go underneath. It's caught Watkins. Gonna throw that. It's Hawkins again, or Hopkins actually. On the ball in the huddle. And Ellington will only get a few. So yeah, it's gonna be more difficult to run the ball. It'll feel more earned when it actually works, but for the most part, it won't. Gonna throw it, and Humphreys makes the catch. Guess we'll go. Oh, what a route from Brown. And he'll get close to the 4. We audibled that. I guess someone is hurt. It's not letting me no huddle. That's not good. Hopefully it's not our own player. We may not get in right here. Why is that off your back foot? That should be a flag, though. He grabbed his face mask. Brown has a bruised ankle. Actually, no, don't go sweep. Don't go sweep. Timeout. We can't audible fast enough. I didn't mean to press sweep on that. I wanted to go dive. They're shouting Patriot. Ellington shuffling, won't get much. It's 3rd and goal. We're going to try again one more time. Oh, we can't. We're in an empty backfield. He caught it, but he's short. What do we do? Do we take the points? Yeah. It will be a shame for us to move the ball that easily and then to get no points out of it. I would go for it if this was like my old self playing the game from like 2 years ago when I streamed it, but we'll just take the points. It sucks we couldn't punch it in the end zone. So out will come Boston College, and we're going to see how they play. Man, they caught that. Second down and 5. I say Brashad Breeland closed the gap pretty quickly on that 3rd and 5. Our defense has improved a lot since the Auburn game where we gave up a lot of yards. But we forced a lot of turnovers that game. And there's movement on the line. Our defense didn't even shift or nothing. Crowd's booing. Third and 10 now. I guess we'll go Robert Alert. The crowd is really not like that. They are booing. But it's the right call, though. I don't know why they're upset. He cannot get beat on that. He got it, too. He looked short. Yeah, CPU has those out routes on lock. Man, we got done up. He's injured, though. Boston College was really tough to play against in the Florida State Dynasty, NCAA 14 for whatever reason. And we were on the road for that game as well. They played us super tough. I was going to take off. And diving? He didn't even get the first down, and he dove. Bruised ribs for Pantel on Boston College. Oh, it's not a run. He's going to throw it under pressure, and it's incomplete. 3rd and inches. Going to bring the blitz. Do not let him get there, and he got there. He literally hesitated for years, and he still picked it up. Let's a run. So Boston College is just methodically moving their way down the field, Roladan Finch, interesting name. Ramadan. Don't throw that. They're just moving the ball down the field on us. Why did nobody? Okay, so I've seen all I needed to see. We'll make the adjustments necessary. That's fine. We trailed and against the state of Ball State. We trailed to them 14-0 and won that easily. So I'm not worried about trailing right now. We trailed Florida State 9-0, won that one easily. So again, we faced adversity before. We have. We're not worried about it. And we moved the ball easily on them too. Our first possession, we just couldn't catch it in the end zone. Action again. Brown stay in bounds.
Call it a gain of 3 yards. That makes it 2nd and 6.
But Taj Boy can sling that thing, and we will go deep if we can. Had circle open, we were just a little too antsy. We tried to avoid him, but another one came. We were sacked for 12. I trust our defense, though. Reddick, I think his name is, likes to take off and scramble. So aggressive. We're not letting that happen. Need our D-line active. Gonna throw it backwards, and that's a live ball, and Goodman's on it. I trust our defense. I trust them. That was a backwards pass, and look at Goodman. Look at both of our plays right there. If one could recover it. No way, ref. Ref. It's a backwards pass. Exactly. It's a backwards pass. Both of our players were ready to pick it up if the other one couldn't get it. And it's Clemson football. It's going to be caught forward.
That's good for a gain of 10 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
Hawkins throws a man down, but he gets laid out. 2nd and 2. We need Andre Ellington here because we cannot rely on the short throw to get us in the end zone. We just won't. We need to have a run game going for that. Boyd almost got there on the read option on the ball.
That's a gain of 5 on the play. That brings up 2nd and goal.
We'll go flood and then trick them and go dive. They're not tricks, though. That's the thing. Ellington's in the end zone. The right side collapsed. Yeah, that middle there was nothing there. But there was green grass in the end zone on the right side, though. We capitalized off the backwards pass and take the lead. Told you, I trust the defense. And we just left. I think his name is Amidon open. It's the short throws that Boston College is doing, but we're gonna go man now and see if they get open still. And he'll be thrown away. He had him open, but he was probably going to catch it and get out of bounds. 2nd and 10 now. We just gotta make him uncomfortable. Oh, Shatley broke free and he still made the tackle. 3rd and 6.
That's good for a gain of 5 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
They were open, but they just ran into each other. That's on them. And I felt like I should have been usering over there, but we got lucky because they just ran into each other. They're not going to fake it. So now we have opportunity to go up 10. This is where we'll slow it down, right? We go no huddle to either take the lead or build a good enough lead, and then we'll slow it down, shoot clock, or score quickly. Gonna be a jet sweep to DeAndre Hopkins, and they're just ready for it. So I'll be in the first quarter. Defense is playing solid so far. Well, there's a few things that we need to tighten up, like the short throws. Boston College is loving the short throws right now, I'm noticing, and the QB scramble. So we just need to take that away. We fooled him on the reoption. Boyd still up and up. Ref, please call it on Boston College. We get called for holding. There's no point arguing, Dabo. So we don't fumble. And Dabo only has 57% job security. That's pretty low. So we need to up that. Brown, face mask. Yes, sir. Yeah, like I said, guys, there's a lot of penalties from game to game to make it more realistic. But they can sometimes interrupt the flow of the game, but that's what happens in real life. So I still like these penalty settings, these sliders. We're going to see if we can go deep with Martavis Bryant. Nope, we won't. We'll get sacked. And there's another flag. We may tweak the penalty sliders just a little bit. It's a little ridiculous. Penalties are egregious. What a route from Hopkins! No flags that time. What a throw from Taj Boyd as well. open. It's Brown, and he'll be in the end zone. Jared Brown, who I think was 5th in reception yards this season, just got behind the defense. So we overcome the penalties, we overcome the sack, and we're up 10. We're gonna go, what is this, Wildcat on us? They will, we're ready. Loss of 1.
Loss of 1 yard on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
Meet him in the gap. Yep, just meet him there. 3rd and 8. That's all you got to do. Just meet him there. I think it said we're also the #1 run defense as well. 79th against the pass. Is it Shakes? Yep, and no one was open. We went zone. I mean, we went man, not zone there. And we boxed. We boxed Boston College. And they go 3 and out. Hopkins back deep to receive. Hopkins will not get much. Go slants. And they have it covered. They have it covered. Like Jake from State Farm Insurance, they got you covered. We'll go smash, though. Wide open. Brown, who falls down. Taj Boyd, 169 yards passing. We don't block. I'm running away, though. I'm not forcing any throws anymore. It's too dangerous. We don't block. Man. Just nothing on the ground. What? Why is that underthrown? He was wide open. Watkins had a touchdown. And it was underthrown for no reason. He was wide open. Watkins almost made the catch anyway. Oh, that was a touchdown. And what a punt from me. Hello? That's what I'm talking about. Where are they at? Their own 7. Nope. Ow! That's a user pick. Only the CPU can somehow do that. Legal touching. That was a touchdown that we underthrew. And Taj Boyd he's had a habit of underthrowing passes. I'm not gonna lie. Crowd's booing again off the illegal touching penalty. That's just thrown to no one. 3rd and 15. We're 2 for 4 on third down so far. That's just thrown to no one again. What is Reddick doing? Did he take like Xanax or something before the game? Boston College will go 3 and out again. Oh, good block. What a spin! And would you be surprised there's a flag? Yeah, we're tweaking the sliders for the penalties. It's a little insane. That was a great block, though, on that punt return. Ellington with the spin. He'll get almost 10, and he's hurt from that.
Gain of 10 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and inches.
He conveniently shed at the exact moment. We had daylight there. Strained pectoral. That sounds a little serious. We have Mike Bellamy, the backup in the game now. And we're going to run away. Mike Bellamy, touchdown. We ran away from that linebacker. It was just unblocked. And we found the lane. Touchdown, Mike Bellamy. And he had some speed on him. We're going to keep Ellington in the game, though. 43 yards on that run for Mike Bellamy. That has to be a season high in rushing on that rushing touchdown. We're up 24-7 because we're always up. We're always winning 24-7, 365. Oh, we got done up. And it's incomplete. Millard on the bat down.
That makes it 2nd and
10. It's intercepted. It's Christian. Can he have a pick six? No, he cannot. What is Reddick doing? Georgia up 21-14 on Tennessee. This is about to get ugly for Boston College. It's still going to get ugly. Man, is that a face mask? Yes, it is. No, it's not. It's holding. Yeah, we're going to turn down the sliders just a tiny bit. I thought that was a face mask. But again, we're going backwards because of penalties. We got him in the back of the end zone. It's Sammy Watkins. Taj Boyd didn't underthrow at that time. Floated it. Safety was late getting over there. Found a soft spot in the zone. And Sammy Watkins for the touchdown. And we're up 31-7. It's snowballing for Boston College right now. What is that? I think we've had the most success on defense when we've been in man, actually. It's a quick throw. It's caught. You know what? No, we'll keep the penalties as they are. That's challenge to overcome. Gonna take off. And I'm there with Hawkins. I didn't let him do it. And they call a timeout. Third and 4. Call a timeout. And they got behind us, but he dropped it. He dropped the ball. Just in case they want to fake. Now they're going to kick, and no good. Not even close. Had no distance on it. So that wide receiver drop hurt them badly. And wide receiver catching for the CPU is at 50. So that's pretty normal. We're going to go deep, though, because of that. And it's not open. But Taj Boyd can outrun the defender and get a lot of yards because of it. "45 seconds left." They do get the ball at half because we lost the coin toss. Couldn't throw it away in time. Bad play call. Horrible play call. Awful play call. Timeout. I didn't realize how much time we wasted on that. 13 seconds. We literally squandered an opportunity right now. And in comes Cole Stout, and we can't even get it off. Let's just go into halftime at 31-7. We're good. Yep. We're still up big. Their offense can't really move the ball, so we're okay.
Clemson is lined up for the kickoff. Number 83 back to return.
And if we're blowing out the CPU this early, we're going to leave the penalty settings as they are, so it can still add some challenge to overcome. Right, we got to overcome our flags, overcome the mistakes. If we're going to blow out teams this often, it looks like. The draw, and he got stuck behind his own player. He hurdled someone.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
No gain on that. How did he get that much space created? The CPU will spam slants if they're down a good amount. I don't want to be using the D lineman that much. It's intercepted again. Hawkins, he had a pick 6 against Auburn, and this is going to be his second. Redding, brain dead from that Galaxy gas he's been smoking. Boyd is out for the game with the concussion. It's gone from bad to worse for Boston College. It's incomplete. That one should have been picked as well.
Number 81, the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
And how do we miss? How do we miss? He'll be sacked finally. Goodman. Loss of 5. How was it? Oh, he sacked for 4. Okay. Thought it said 5 there. Man, Breland. It just caught us in a bad defense for that. They're 2 for 6 on 3rd down, though, however. Breland press up. We're there. Goodman in the backfield. We're not fooled. They're not just going to punt the ball. Are you kidding me? This is CP we're talking about. Do it. Oh, they will. We had R1 wide open, and we're sacked for the 5th time this game. He was wide open. I mean, wow. Boston College has struggled to move the ball, though. And that was a pitiful drive that just took place. I have no words for that. We're not talking about it. And he'll be sacked. It's Shatley shatting on Redding. It's our turn to get sacks now. It is just a sack festival this game. Pause. Sacks everywhere. He didn't even look. Who is this Pantel dude? We shouldn't have gone zone there. That was stupid. No. Get out of zone. Or in man, though, across the board. That's worrisome. It's intercepted again. And this will be another pick 6. This time it's Stewart. Redding. Like, I mean, there was pressure. Shatley forced that out. Forced Redding to throw it quickly there because of the pressure. And we're at 45-7. Let's see here. Does Boston College ever score again? Nope. 55-7 is your final here. And Boston College was 3-0 and 1-0 in conference play. I thought they were going to be more of a challenge. But we were just way too dominant for them. That Stewart pick 6 was the play of the game. And I think Hawkins our other linebacker had a pick 6 as well. So Reddick threw 3 picks. 2 of those were pick 6s. And we had 2 defensive touchdowns this game. Man. Dominance. We're not changing the penalty sliders. We're leaving them alone. And Taj Boyd didn't even play this game that much. He left with an injury. Taj Boyd, 194.5 pass rating, 15 for 19, 183, 2 touchdowns, no picks. 78% completion percentage. He was sacked 3 times. Cole Stout, 100.4 pass rating, 8 for 17, 108, no touchdown passes, no picks. He was sacked 4 times. 47% completion percentage. So together, Boston College sacked us 7 times. Bellamy had 108 with that touchdown. Longs was for 43. Ellington only 29. He had a touchdown though. Receiving, Brown had 139 and a touchdown. Watkins had 39 and a touchdown. Ellington 13. Hopkins only had 38. Bryant 21. And defensively, Hawkins had a pick 6, a tackle for loss. The pick 6 went for 46 yards. 4 solo tackles. Jenkins had 4 solo tackles. Shatley, again, just shatting all over the quarterbacks. 2 tackles for loss, 2 sacks. Goodman had a tackle for loss and a sack, and he had a fumble recovery as well. Williams also had a sack and a tackle for loss. Willard had a lot of bat downs. At Boston College, Rettig, 20 for 40, 274, no touchdown passes, 3 interceptions, 57% completion percentage. He was sacked 4 times, 92.5 passer rating. Held Finch in check, only 25 yards. Receiving, Pantel had 132, no touchdowns though. No one had a receiving touchdown for Boston College. No one. But Colin Larman, 53, Abaddon, 44, Evans, 40, Finch, 31. So he spread it out, but just dominance. He had only 1 commit. So it seems like we're just getting 1 commit at a time, game by game, week by week. Bullock, an athlete, 6'1", 201 from Tennessee. Committed. We got Georgia Tech. We'll go 45, 45. Then yep. We're still what? We're still number 5 after all that? We dominated Boston College and we don't move up. Alabama won 19-7. That's not impressive. USC didn't even play. We should have jumped them. Oregon 45-7. Georgia. How does Georgia jump us? The disrespect. I'm starting to see it. These polls aren't making any sense. How does Georgia jump us? They're not a better team than us. They beat Tennessee 35-20. We beat an undefeated Boston College 55-7 on the road, and yet they jump us. What are their conference standings looking like? So on the Atlantic side, we are first place. Florida State 4-1. We beat them. So North Carolina is 5-0. So do we play them? No, I don't think we do. Miami is 4-1. Reject 4-1. Interesting. Big 12. Texas Tech undefeated. Texas undefeated. TCU undefeated. Baylor, K-State, OU, West Virginia are all OSU. Are all 3-1. OU is 2-1. It was a pretty competitive race in the Big 12. Big Ten, Indiana, Illinois, Iowa, and Nebraska, all 5-0 at 4-0, undefeated. Michigan State is 1-0 conference play. They're 3-2. Wisconsin's 4-1. Michigan's 3-1. Purdue's 3-1. It's still very competitive in the Big Ten, it looks like. Big East, Rutgers, and Cincinnati, and Connecticut just 4-1. Usually it's Louisville who's the top team over there. Pac-12, USC, Utah, Oregon are all undefeated. UCLA 3-2. Cal is 4-1. And the SEC, Alabama and Georgia are the two top dogs. Auburn, South Carolina, Florida, Arkansas, and Missouri, LSU, Mississippi State, all 3-1. Wow, that is a tight race. I don't understand how we get jumps though by Georgia. Our job security is still at 57%. We are home against Georgia Tech. Let's see. Looks like we have a visiting prospect as well. We are favored for this game. We're going to schedule some visits real quick. And points per game. They put up 39, almost 40 a game. Let me see. 31-14 against VTech. So they already beat VTech. Easily, too. 31-14, 63-0 against FCS Southeast. We beat them 78-0, so nice try. Beat Virginia 31-17. Lost to Miami 21-14, but beat Middle Tennessee State 58-17. Okay, so they're a high-scoring offense. 42nd total offense. We're first. Rush their first, so yeah, we got to guard the option as usual. Nothing new with Georgia Tech. We're 78th. Pass offense, they're 117th. We're first, so we're pretty much the opposite in terms of running the ball and throwing the ball. Total defense, they're 23rd. We're 18th. We're first against the run. They're 17th against the pass. We're 97th. So, hey, hopefully this is a competitive game. It's a rivalry game. I still don't understand how Georgia jumped us, but that's okay because we'll keep dominating. Ellington. Right open! First play of the game! Our mascot is doing somersaults. First play of the game, Jaron Brown. Our mascot was over there flipping about. Hit immediately as we threw it. Got it off just at the right time. Wanted to show the mascot because he was going crazy. Now look at him, just somersault, just... Wow. That's funny. Just like that in one play, game barely started, we're up 7-0. Georgia Tech, we know what they want to do. We know what they want to do, so we're just going to go ahead. Yep, just clog the lanes. Clog them. Oh, it's a pass. And no one's open. And you'll be sacked. Georgia Tech, this is the earliest I've seen them call a pass play. Usually they spam the option, no matter the situation. Third and long, just like that for Georgia Tech. It slants, and it's not converted. It's 4th and 2. You never know. They could fake it. I'm ready for it if they do. And they don't. We'll just let it bounce. Man, there's just no running lanes. R1's wide open. Well, he was until he kept running towards the defender. Should have just stayed where he was. Run with me. We're getting, yeah. It's going to be holding. We're going to punt anyway. It doesn't matter. Yep. So we'll just punt. Awful drive. Got nothing on the run play, which set up an even worse series of events. OU is in a shootout right now with Texas Tech, 44-41. That's a Big 12 game for you. To the outside, and I miss! Roderick Snotty. He pitched it, and that was not a good decision. It's a loss of 2. Nope. How did he get that? I thought we had that snuffed out. Nope. How does he get positive yards out of that? How does he just shuffle? He should be stuffed. We're going to pitch it again, and Christian is there. No. 3rd and 8. We're going to hold them to under 40 points like their average. Their average is like 39.2, I think. I feel like we're going to hold them under that. And we cannot get them off the field. We just need to go man whenever we know it's 3rd and obvious where they pass the ball. We just need to go man. Was not fooled. No game. We're not going to let them option. They're going to have to throw the ball to win this game. Oh, they pass. They pass, and it's a touchdown. Georgia Tech throwing in wrinkles. Rashad Breeland completely done up in coverage. So I don't know if we need to make any passing adjustments. I think they just got lucky there. But we were in man, though. It still got done up. So Georgia Tech looks to be a challenge for as of right now. We'll see how long that lasts. Just nobody open. Taj Boyd, hopefully he's not hurt because he's been taking a beating this season. And this drive is even worse than the last one. And again, I have no words for that drive. Just terrible. We'll have to punt the ball back. So whenever it's third and obvious, we'll be in man. I still think we can hold up in man coverage. Willard all over it. Just get out there. 3rd and 6. Now, this is, if this was 3rd and 5, I would still kind of expect them to, run a play, like an option play, but it's 3rd and 6. That's maybe a little too far for them to run an option play. I guess not. Do not tackle him like that. Of course, they get a convenient animation. He was stopped short. We had people there. And again, Georgia Tech miraculously converts on 3rd down. We have someone there waiting on him. No gain. We keep getting Georgia Tech to 3rd down. We're not finishing the drive on defense. Don't you dare. Now it's 3rd and obvious again. Guys, are we going to be able to get off the field and stop them for once? Is that even a possibility? They're 3 for 4 on 3rd down. Can we get off the field? No, we cannot. They just run 4 verts. And again, they convert. And this is frustrating. Just can't seem to get off the field. Their coach is fat. We're ready. 2nd and 21. What do they call now? It's another holding call on Georgia Tech. So Georgia Tech is going backwards. 2nd and 30. Nope. 3rd and 33. Now, can we finally, on 3rd and 33, stop Georgia Tech? Is that even possible? Nope. Won't get it. And Georgia Tech can thank penalties because they'll go 3 and out. Hopkins back deep to receive. Spun right into a tackle. Gotta get the ground game established. Watkins, not much. You know, on the ball, no huddle. Let's go.
Gain of 1 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't like how those safeties are down. I don't like how those safeties are down. Go for 2 on 3rd down. Oh, yeah, they're not expecting me to take off. Look at me bobbing and weaving with Taj Boyd, who fumbled the ball. And it's a touchdown. This game is such a hater. We juked the CPU out of its shoes. The CPU got bitter and made me fumble with Taj Boyd. To be fair, I wasn't holding down RB, but you fumble anyway if you hold down RB. Doesn't even matter. That's so annoying. The game's mad because I juked it out of its shoes and we picked up the first. I tried to go out of bounds as soon as I could. It just would not let me. We're still going to go no huddle, though. You guys got to run with me, fam. You have to. Wrong person, but first down. I'll take it. That's the second time I've gotten the icons mixed up. I played this game for too long for that to happen, but for some reason it happens. I was going to go to R1, but pressed the wrong button. But check down, Ellington runs right into a tackle. I want to go deep so bad, but like we've not been able to. To go deep. And then Brown hauls it in. Jaron Brown. Look what happens when you let me animate on the ball. I moss people on the regular. Ellington. We get about 8 on the ball. Game, why are you such a hater? It's Dalton Freeman again. We go read option though. And they're ready for it, which is annoying. Just get audible in a shallow cross. Hurry up, Humphreys. Humphreys! I was pressing X to snap the ball. They're going to blitz. Yes, they are. We'll throw it quickly to Ford. That's not the right read. I didn't mean to go there. Why am I getting the buttons confused?
That'll make it 4th and 6.
This is from 41. Should be makeable. Continental Zaro. I don't know how to say your name. I never know when the angle is enough in this game. I never do. They're going to snap the ball. Pitch it. We're on it.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Why would you pitch it? He fumbled it. Robinson. Goodbye. Oh, now I can't turn it. Georgia Tech instantly recovered my fumble and returned it for a touchdown. Why can't I do the same? Both of them were on the ground. How do they get up and tackle me that fast? Oh, Brown. Brown. Oh, I should have just kept on running. That was a touchdown. I wasn't expecting that wide receiver to block down the field like that. Taking off a Taj Boyd. Touchdown, Martavis Bryant. We capitalize off the fumble. And we're tied at 14. This has been a chaotic game, to say the least. We literally left 3 points on the board because again, I never know if the angles when it's slanted like that for field goals is like enough to make it or not. Georgia wins by 1 point against South Carolina. So if we win here, we should jump them. Gonna be another holding call on Georgia Tech. Yep. Who pitches it like that? Like, just keep the ball at that point. I feel like we need to make adjustments, though, on defense. We haven't yet. So after this play, we will. Hey! Yeah. Aggressive. We'll focus on the pitch man, and we'll take away the quarterback. I mean, yeah. We'll take away the pitch man and just see if we can zone in on the QB here. If that'll work. Nope. Why would you tackle him like that, Williams? Shed your blocks. Georgia Tech is not this good.
Number 17 makes the tackle. Gain of 40 on the play. First down.
No, we're taking the pitch man away. We're taking that away.
That brings up second and 9.
Help. Third and 11. Now it's third and obvious now. Can we be smart about it? Can we do something about it? Can we bend but not break? Breland almost picked it. And we do indeed bend but not break. Good play from Breland. About to settle for 3. Right down the middle for Georgia Tech. This is another close game. Florida State was kind of close. All the other games have been blowouts. Sammy Watkins. He got to the 40. Again, I always appreciate the challenge. Just throw it. I pressed the analog to throw it away. Why does the game think I pump faked?
That'll bring up second and 15. Incomplete pass. Brown was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it third and 15.
0 for 4 on third down. Wide open Ford. He's going to be short, though. We're going for it. ISO has never failed me. ISO has never failed me. It hasn't failed me once. It will not fail me here. ISO has never failed me, and there's no flags either. Humphreys, face mask. Yep. That stops the clock, move us closer. We have a goal opportunity now. On the ball. The ball! We just have no time to throw. And we're still 0 for 5 on third down. He's wide open! Of course! Of course! No, I don't want to go no huddle. But of course, game, he drops that because he's wide open. Make it make sense. Catananizaro, kick is up. And it's no good. It wasn't in the script for us to score there. It just wasn't. That's 2 field goals we missed. We should be at 20-17 right now. And we're going to go into halftime trailing for the first time all season.
Number 47 sets
Wide open, and that's a drop. Oh. It's another flag.
Holding on the offense. Still second down.
Oh, we are all over the toss. 3rd and 17. Goodman. Can we get pressure, though, on the QB is the question. It's just for Verts. He's throwing that, and it's incomplete. They'll go 3 and out. Hopkins thought there was a crease there. It closed pretty quickly. Yeah, I guess we'll turn down the face mask penalties.
Face mask on defense.
They're happening a little too much.
First down.
It's a little quick toss to Ellington. We'll hit him with tempo. Why not? I need you to. It's just convenient that when it looked like that was going to be a successful play, it's just overthrown for no reason. Just kind of convenient how that turned out. Yeah, I don't trust our field goal kicking because we're not going to make it. You know what I trust, though? I trust Sammy Watkins to score a touchdown. I knew he'd beat his man, just couldn't even see the screen. I just had faith. And on 4th and 3, fire that cannon. Sammy Watkins for 29. Outside of the first play of the game, we've not been able to go deep at all. What is that kick? Yeah, we'll turn down holding.
Still first down.
How did I get 6 yards? I feel like it was tackled immediately. And he just gets to run up the middle.
Brings him down. Call it a gain of 13 yards. First down.
No. No!
Sims on the run. That's good for a gain of 8 yards.
Man, Georgia Tech is so annoying to play. How does he somehow get break free for a touchdown? I don't understand that. I don't understand it. How is this a touchdown? Look. Our own linebacker just runs right by him like he doesn't even see him. If this is us, the CPU is shedding blocks and we're getting tackled. Hawkins dives at nothing and
The kick is good.
so annoying. They're just doing the same thing over and over again.
There's a flag on the field.
Still first down.
Yards on the tackle. Call it a loss of 2 yards on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 12. Number 23, the ball carrier. That's good for a gain.
We've not converted a third down all game.
That makes it 37. The pass falls incomplete.
Catch it in bounds.
Receiver on the play. That brings up 4th and 7.
Did he really not get his feet in bounds? I threw it too late. I should have threw it right here. That's when I should have thrown it. Threw it. Wait, what? Hey, what is this? He caught that right there. Why does his foot look? That's a catch. Why does his foot slide out of bounds like that? Look at the game cheating. See, this is the NCAA 13 I'm used to. What is this? That's a catch. Bam, foot. His foot is in bounds right there. There, that's a catch. Catch. He has it. Instead, he like phases through the floor and slides out of bounds. What is this? What? Nah, I'm challenging that. I'm challenging that.
Call on the field is under review.
That's a catch. He had his foot in bounds. Boom, catch. Look how he just instantly slides, though. Look how he just instantly slides.
After review, the call on the field stands.
Bro, that's a catch. He had his foot in bounds. The game cheated and made his foot slide out of bounds the moment he caught it. His foot was in bounds first. Bro,
47-yard punt.
the script is crazy.
Made at the 37-yard line.
Nope, I'm tired of you.
Christian tackling for a loss.
The script is crazy. He caught that in bounds.
2nd and 10.
In bounds. The game made his foot slide out of bounds. Why is there nobody there?
Washington with the carry. Gain of 11 on the play. That makes it 1st and 10. Lewis takes him down behind the
Sick of you.
no gain. That'll bring up 2nd and 11. Sims
3rd and 5. They're still going to run the ball, too.
gain of 6 on the
We'll be ready for it.
35.
It's dropped. It's incomplete. They'll have to punt. You better not fake this. Defense gets to stop after the CPU cheated when we were on offense. And that's a crucial stop, too. Oh, we've only been able to go deep twice. That's it. Brown caught it.
Loss of 2 yards on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 12.
Down Ellington. Dump it down. And we convert on 3rd down for the first time all game. They're just sitting on it. Quick throw, Ellington.
Number 23 makes the reception. Gain of 4 on the play. 3rd down.
And Watkins, another snag. 1st down. We're converting back-to-back 3rd downs now. Ellington. This needs to be a touchdown. This needs to be a touchdown. Feels like we haven't scored in years. Good blocking, Ellington down the sideline to the 6. Taj Boyd, 63. 63. No, yeah, I said. I thought I was calling a timeout. 63. What are you doing? You see the safety. You see him. Instead, you just jog and watch Boyd get hurt on the tackle.
Number 8 is in at quarterback.
Full Stout now is in the game. Can we punch it in? No, not really. And of course, there's a flag. I can't even say Georgia Georgia Tech hasn't been getting called either because they have been getting called for holding as well. Boyd has bruised ribs because 63 didn't block anybody. Get them 4s up. This is our tightest game all year, tighter than your girl. And Cole Stout will have to be subbed in the game permanently. We've not played a game this competitive and close all season. Watkins, how do they guard both? We are a pitiful 2 for 10 on third down. This may be crazy, but what if we just run the ball? We'll just take the points. This should be easily makeable. We missed 2 field goals already. We should be up 30 to 24. But we're not. Two missed field goals and a dropped pass that was wide open is why the game is tied right now. Third and 2, they're going to do the same thing. They're going to do the exact same thing. Bro, how did they keep getting positive yards?
Holding on the offense. Still first down.
How was that a gain of 7? Lost it 2. Third and 15. They're 5 for 10 on third down. 50%. It's just 4 verts again. It's incomplete. Robinson. User swat. Georgia Tech goes 3 and out. Hopkins on the return, not much. We can just bleed the clock away and, well, hurry up. He should not be able to catch me. Yep, and he can't. We got the corner there. He shouldn't have been able to catch up to me, and he didn't. So. Ellington. See, that's 2 yards, but Georgia Tech will cover the same amount of distance, and somehow it's 5 or 6 yards. Like, I'm not crazy for realizing that. That's the same kind of runs that get 5 to 6 yards for Georgia Tech, but for us, it's only 2. It makes no sense. Wide open. You can't sneak a D lineman back there and think that's enough, Georgia Tech. Now, can we get a touchdown out of this? Ellington will get close at 2nd and 5. Touchdown right up the middle. Andre Ellington. And without that fumble for a touchdown that Georgia Tech got, they only have 17 points right now. That's really painful to realize. This game should be at least 37-17. If we made our field goals and if we didn't give up that fumble recovery for a touchdown, this should be 37-17 should be the score. We should be up by 20 right now. 20. But we're not. We can't live off what ifs. This is 4-down territory right now for Georgia Tech. So expect tosses. Yep, just expect tosses. Expect runs up the middle because that's all they're going to do. Tosses and pitches to the outside, run up the middle. And it's 3rd and 6. Apparently, it's not long enough for them not to run the ball. So we're just going to be ready for it. Bring you down, scooch you down. And they pass. It's incomplete. We knew where they wanted to go. They had 3 people over there. What does Georgia Tech do? I thought it was 4-down territory for them. What are they going to do? Sorry for those of you who have epilepsy or seizures. We just got flashed there. They're going to punt. Interesting. So they're going to rely on their defense to get a stop and try to tie the game. We'll just let it bounce in the end zone. And it's not going to be a good idea. Throw it away! Throw it away! Spamming the throwaway button, and he holds on to it. Gonna take off, and Hawkins is there to meet him. Are they finally going to start passing? Yes, they are. It's incomplete. Georgia Tech is finally passing the ball. Never thought I'd see the day. I didn't want to be on Crawford. He's sacked instantly. Who was that? 92. I don't know your name. It's 4th and 11. Fires a backup with probably the biggest play of the game. 4th and 11. He'll be short and not get there. Defense, after we commit an egregious safety, is there to turn them away. Now, it's still not over. A minute and 20. They got all 3 timeouts. They're not dead yet. Oh, Ellington. This has been a close game. And they make a grave mistake. Ellington, 1st down. They got 1 timeout left. One more timeout left for them, and this game is over. We're just going to keep handing the ball off. We don't even need to do anything else. Get closer to field goal range. They are out of timeouts. Ref. Here we go. Georgia Tech paid off the refs. It's convenient. We get a holding call in this moment. Here come the refs helping out Georgia Tech. We're going this way. Ellington! Just one more play and this game is over. And that will do it. The game won't even let us get a field goal off because they probably knew we'd miss. So that will do it here. And where's Clemson, South Carolina? Or North Carolina? I think it's in South Carolina. But played our toughest game of the entire season. And of course it's Georgia Tech, because who else would it be? We escape here at home and improve to 6-0. Play of the game was the very first game, the one that Taj Boyd just got blitzed as soon as he let that ball go to Darren Brown. Georgia Tech was annoying, like I knew they would be. The option is a nightmare to defend. And without that fumble recovery for a touchdown or that safety, Georgia Tech only has 17 points, and we win 34-17. But, or 31-17. But a win is a win, and it's not a loss. So we survive our toughest game of the year so far. Taj Boyd, 21 for 32, 348, 3 touchdown passes, sacked 5 times. His longest was for 75 to Jaron Brown. No interception, 65% completion percentage. He got 187.9 passer rating. Andre Ellington has 68 yards and a touchdown. Receiving, Ellington 58. Jaron Brown, 199, a touchdown. Sammy Watkins had a touchdown for 4 yards. Martavis Bryant had a touchdown as well. Defensively, Hawkins had 11 tackles, but he did. Was that Hawkins or who's for? Yeah, Jonathan Willard is the one who stupidly gave up that touchdown run because he just ran right by his defender like a dummy. 2 tackles for loss, though, for Willard. Lewis had a tackle for loss. Brewer had a tackle for loss. Christian had 2 tackles for loss. Goodman had 3 tackles for loss and a sack. Robinson tackle for loss. Crawford a tackle for loss. Byers had a sack as well and a tackle for loss. Take a look at Georgia Tech. Tevin Washington, 8 for 14, only 86 yards passing, a touchdown, sack twice, 57% completion percentage. Sims had 53. Washington, 41. Smith had 10. Snotty, 51. Perkins, 61. So, yeah, they did get well over 100 because they just spread it out to different people, but none of them got like a touchdown except for Charles Perkins. The receiving, they didn't do anything. Smith, 38. Green, 34. Yeah, that was a tough game. All right, so next up, we have a 6-1 Virginia Tech team. It never gets any easier. Clemson Sweeney predicts a loss for VTech and Clemson. What has VTech's schedule been up to this point? It lost to Georgia Tech, who we beat, and we should have beaten by more. Again, it was a close game, but it didn't need to be. The safety and the fumble for a touchdown that they got gave them 26 points. Without those 26 points, without that fumble recovery and that safety, Georgia Tech only has 17 points. So we really won 31-17. So they lost to Georgia Tech. They beat the FCS Southeast, beat Pittsburgh 41-9, beat Bowling Green 31-3. Won in overtime to North Carolina, who's 5-2, 19-16. And beat Duke 45-20. Of course, they have Miami, Florida State, and oh, wow. So all these teams they have after us are all above 500 by like at least 2 games. So they have a tough stretch from October, almost all the way from November, basically, almost a month-long, very tough stretch. that they got. But as for us, beat Auburn for 77-34. They're 24th now. Beat them 4. They're 4-2 now. Of course, we beat the state of balls. It just says ball. That's so funny. We beat Ball 42-14. Beat FCS Southeast 78-0. Beat Florida State on the road 31-9. They were a tough team. Their defense was tough. Their offense was just trash. That's why I only put up 9 points. Boston College only put up 7. Beat them. And of course, we're coming off a W against Georgia Tech, who VTech lost to. So, one more time, what did our schedule look like again? So after VTech, we have Wake Forest, who sucks, Duke, who sucks, Maryland, who sucks, and North Carolina State, who's 19th, 5-1. South Carolina has dropped to 4-3. They're 23rd. All righty. Are there any new recruits for us to see? Or is it just the same old, same old? We have Darius Small, Zach Franklin, Shelton Gibbs, and Mark Jackson all visiting this week. The Mark Jackson that commentates ABC for the NBA. That Mark Jackson with Jeff Green. I doubt it. So we have Carlos McConnell, 6'3", 233 star overall, 70 linebacker out of Oak Ridge, Florida. Chris Bullock, 6'1", 201, 3-star from Greenville, Tennessee. He's a 70 overall as well. We got a gem in Chris Nelson, a center, 6'4", 264, 3-star overall, 75 from Newport Richey, Florida. Mario Taylor, a punter, 6'1", 194, 3-star overall, 83 +2, so he has room to grow. Bloomingdale, Florida. Then we got Drew Gray, another gem we found, overall 71, safety, +6. He has a lot of potential as well. 6', 212, 3-star from Westchester, Florida. Then we have, I believe, Robert Odom, 3-star, 6'2", 190, 6'2 overall, strong safety out of St. Andrews, South Carolina. So our recruiting class is pretty solid so far. There's a lot of work to do. It's too early to look at top classes just yet because we don't have enough recruits. We are now number 2. Take a look at the polls because they changed. We went from 5th to 2nd. Georgia is the number 1. They got Kentucky this week. They're 6-0. Of course, we're number 2. USC jumps 3. They beat Washington 35-21. They got Colorado next. Oregon is 5. No, Oregon is 4. TCU is 5. Interesting. They beat number 20 Baylor 42-28. They got Texas Tech. Michigan is 6. LSU is 7. Alabama 8. Arkansas 9. OU is 10. So there's your top 10 for you. Kirk favors us. He should. We've been tested time and time again. We've won time and time again. We're still undefeated. Virginia Tech could be, again, a tough opponent. They could be like another annoying team to play against, like Georgia Tech. Usually teams that ended Tech are kind of annoying to play. They're tough for some reason. We are first in points per game and total offense. Rushing, not so great, but we're still first in pass offense, 12th in total defense. They're 8th. We're first against the run. They're 14th, and they're 13th against the pass. We're 74th, and we are literally tied the exact same turnover differential. So we turn the ball over at the same rate as they do. Virginia Tech wins the coin toss. They're going to defer. We will get the ball first to start. And out comes our number 1 rated offense. Sammy Watkins, Taj Boyd, DeAndre Hopkins and company. Watkins to receive. And bring it out, and there's already a flag. Don't you love it? Holding before the game even starts. We're going to go stick right away. And our offense, after we scored literally first play of the game against Georgia Tech, it was a struggle after that. We had to really fight and claw our way to points. Quick screen to Ellington that gets about 3. It's 3rd and 2.
That's good for a gain of 2 yards. 3rd down.
And we don't pick it up. Shocker to nobody. No gain on that. We will have to punt. No gain. We'll force a fair catch, so not the best start.
Fair catch made at the 34-yard line.
Like I said, our defense only gave up 17 to Georgia Tech. So they did their part. It was the offense that was kind of struggling. We're going to be him on the outside, though, and he'll get nothing. Loss of 1. Michael Holmes goes nowhere. We did give up the big run occasionally to Georgia Tech. I mean, they got like a whole touchdown off of it. It was just a hat on hat blocking, and everybody was just blocked out the play. And we're not going to let that happen this game, though. It's 3rd and 3. L. Smiling. That's an interesting name. This Logan Thomas as the quarterback. Yeah, I saw it. He was pretending like he was going to block, but he wasn't blocking anyone, so I knew he was about to run a route. Was not fooled on it, and he dropped it. He would have been short anyway. Just in case they fake, because they're at their own 40, which is a little risky. Still not out of the range for CPU to fake a punt, but they won't. And we force a punt right back. The defenses for both teams are looking strong. Offenses are looking a little slow. I don't want to call play action. I never do, because we're going to get sacked. But we had time there to Bellamy. We'll no huddle. I don't know if we did last drive, but we are now.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Mike Bellamy had a 43-yard touchdown run against Florida State, I believe. Longest run of the season for anybody. Quick throw to Ellington, and I don't know why he didn't just catch it and turn. He went backwards for some reason.
Gain of 2 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
69 hook. I want to go deep. We weren't really able to go deep that much on Georgia Tech, but I want to do it here. Wide open, it's Brown. Jaron Brown, and his off that chop block style tackle is injured. He's been a very consistent receiver for us. Our whole receiving room is stacked, so we have really nothing to worry about in that regard. Quick throw, it's batted down. Go HB dive. We need the run game going. Bruised knee. Yeah, I mean, anyone's knees would be bruised if they were tackled like that. Hand it off to Ellington. We'll spin and get 5. We'll sub in Humphreys, who's a very good backup, because like I said, we are loaded at wide receiver. We are absolutely loaded. We got him. It's caught. Bryant. That's our go-to on short and manageable. We split the corner. He has to decide who he wants to guard, and the person he doesn't will always be open. We're going to streak with Peak. See if Peak will get open. And he will. The safety moved out the way. Sharon Peak, touchdown. Safety just was so polite there. Kindly said, excuse me, let me get out your way. And we score. Yep. Safety was going to go guard. I think that was the receiver on the outside. Hopkins. I'm not sure what he was doing there, but Peak was open. And it's always Peak when Peak scores. Isn't there an anime character named Peak? Yeah, it's the short girl in Attack on Titan who's like always crawling and on her knees. That people are really down bad for. If you don't watch anime, you're not going to know what that is, but yeah, there's this character named Peak who's in Attack on Titan. So that was an easy, successful drive we just had. And that's pretty typical with us. We don't usually struggle a whole lot on offense. When we do, it's a slow game. He has all day in the world! And it's caught! He fumbled it! Pretty sure he was down. It will stay Virginia Tech's ball. It's not our ball. We shouldn't be celebrating. Yeah, they're going to booth review. He had all day to throw. We rushed four, including the linebacker, and we still didn't get any pressure. So it's going to stay VTech's ball. I'm not sure why this is even reviewed. I don't like when the game gives me false hope, like there's a fumble when it wasn't. We need pressure. Shatley has been getting after the quarterback. So has Goodman and Williams. Yep, nowhere to go on that. Number one run defense for a reason. No gain. What's the play call? Oh, it's just 4 verts. He's going to lose yards on that. 3rd and 11. He's going to throw it over here, and it's caught. It's a booth review. I wasn't even paying attention if he got his foot in bounds. I was just looking at if we could intercept that or not. How do we not make the pick there? That's a catch. Yep. Yep, not sure how we don't get a pick there. Again, we cannot throw passes like that. Only the CPU can. So, tight end so far has 2 big catches, and that's why they're near the end zone. We're going to go option, and we're going to take it away. Loss of 3. Georgia stays undefeated, beats Kentucky down there, 49-25. Looks like I need a user with Hawkins. I need a guard number 86 then. Lock him down, shut him down. Third down and 8. Can we bend but not break? Where is 86 at? We need to locate him. He's not on the field. Okay. Guard the end zone. He had someone open, and he did not even find him. We're so lucky that was the case because he was open. He had 2 receivers, actually. He didn't go to either one of them. We got lucky there. They're going for it, though, on 4th and 1. Nope. He didn't get there. The safety made sure of that. Turnover on downs. We take over. We are a little close to our end zone. We did commit a safety last game against Georgia Tech, so I'm a little mindful of where we are on the field. Quick throw, and it's thrown no one. Okay. Did I go buck sweep then? There you go. Decent blocking for Ellington. That makes it easier. 3rd and 4. We're not going to go jet sweep inside zone. We got nothing on that. We got stuffed last time. So we're not going to try that again. They're blitzing, and it's a quick throw to Ellington. He picks up the 1st. Got it off just in time. Gonna hit Ellington here. Face mask, ref. How do you not see it? Go no huddle. Go no huddle. Refs have missed a lot of face mask calls on the opposing teams we've played. They've never called it. How is that an inaccurate throw? Throw Smith. First time calling his name. The humpback of Notre Dame. Smith with the reception. We won't block well on this, but it's worth a try. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Defense is looking very good. If we get a turnover on downs, offense is moving with tempo. Just got to keep the turnovers to a 0 because we are literally even in turnover differential. Play action. And we're sacked. I'm not sure how we are because I was pressing X the moment I saw it, and Boyd, for whatever reason, wanted to hang on to the ball. Throw, he's open. It's Mike Bellamy. No huddle on the ball. It's not open. Still want to take a sack or throw a turnover. So when it's not there, just acknowledge it. We're going to go underneath the Humphreys with 3rd and 3. Do we go HB dive? ISO? We'll go dive. I don't like the way they're stacked. I don't like it. I knew it was a bad idea. The D lineman was shedding instantly. Because the CPU knew I was going to run the ball. We're going to go for it, though. Wow, it became night very quickly. Wide open, Humphreys. When we convert, Humphreys is filling in for Jaron Brown because he has a bruised knee. Got the ball. Don't wait on him. We're going deep again. It's caught. Sammy Watkins for the touchdown. The safety again gets beat. Fire that cannon. The safety didn't know who to guard. And that receiver was open too, number 18. Is that Jaron Brown? He's back in the game. He was open too. Safety was more worried about him than Watkins, but Boyd threw it perfectly where it had to be out in front to where the safety couldn't make a play on it. And the 4th down conversion turned into a touchdown. We're up 14-0. What is VTech's game plan? They moved the ball. They can thank number 86, but other than that, they got stuffed on 4th and 1.
Number 17 brings him down.
Guys, get up and get off your knees. Both of you.
2nd and 5.
You just need to know where 86 is at all times. It looks like he's their best player on offense. Oh, he's going to go deep into a double coverage. It's thrown away, 3rd and 5.
Was the intended receiver on the play. That'll make it 3rd and 5.
3rd down and 5. I'm a user, Anthony. Oh, it's a run. And we shed that. I'm all over it. Thought they could fool us on a run on 3rd and 5. We were not fooled. VTech will punt. Michael Holmes still. I don't think he even has positive yards running yet. We've just been all over him as soon as he touches the ball. Hopkins back to receive. He's got decent blocking. No, he doesn't. We'll call it jet sweep, even though it's not a good idea. See, look, how do they just somehow shed instantly right at the exact moment where we could get positive yards?
That'll bring up second and 10.
How? Take off. I got suctioned into a tackle there. Suction.
That'll make it third and 13.
I just got sucked up. Quick throw. Ellington got so close. It's 4th and 1. We're going ISO.
Fuller rings him down.
We're going ISO. It's never failed. It won't start now.
4th down.
It's never failed. It won't start now. We're going for. We converted last time on 4th and 4. We're doing it again. ISO has never failed.
That's good for a gain of 3 yards. That'll move the chains right over Clemson. First down.
It's Jaron Brown, who had a bruised knee, who's still on his feet on the ball in the huddle. That knee must be healed if he's out here breaking tackles. I don't know if your option is not going to work. Nope. Get out of it. It is not going to work. Was Hopkins wide open on that? That safety had to dive just to guard that wide receiver. Was Hopkins open? Hold on. Wide open. They had a corner blitz for no reason. That was a touchdown. If we would have audibled Hopkins' route to just a streak, that's a touchdown. We completely missed that. Wow. We completely missed that. And I had an urge before the play to streak Hopkins, and that was why, just in case he would get open. But Jaron Brown, I was throwing a little behind him. Odd timing on that. That would have been a touchdown if that was thrown where it needed to be.
First down.
We just can't run the ball, and that's not okay.
No gain.
We're 89th. I'm surprised we're not dead last. Yep, he sheds.
Flag thrown on the play.
And a flag on top of that.
Holding.
Holding. So now it will be 2nd and 20 thanks to Mike Bellamy.
Second down.
Now it's 3rd and 29. Just should have threw it away. There was nobody open, and we're just going backwards. This is a disastrous drive right now. And all I did was because I just wanted to run the ball and not be one-dimensional, but look where it's got me. Wide open, Jaron Brown. Beautiful throw from Boyd. And he was wide open. That's got to be backbreaking for B-Tech. Boyd, touchdown. CPU thought we would go left. We went inside and no one was in there. And we convert 3rd and 29 into a touchdown. That's why we're the best offense. 10 plays, 70 yards, 4 minutes and 13 seconds. And we're up 21-0. B-Tech's getting skunked right now. The Hokies are getting skunked. The hokey pokey. B-Tech needs to respond, or this is going to be a blowout very fast. Offense has gotten nothing going so far. It's been just number 86. That's all they've got. Don't throw that. It's not open. Don't throw that either. It's incomplete. It's so much easier to defend the cutback cheese in this game than it is in 14. It's a nightmare to defend NCAA 14.
That makes it second and 10.
It's unguardable. Essentially, it's unguardable. Oh, he's wide open, just streaking and
Number 18.
across the field.
Robinson makes the tackle.
Is VTech going no huddle? Yes, they are. They feel threatened.
Makes it first and 10.
They got, I mean, they don't have all day in the world, but they still have enough time to not really need to go no huddle.
Timeout called by
And now they call a timeout? Interesting. And just bend but not break. Maybe, we can get the CPU to go brain dead and clock management like it usually does and keep them scoreless throughout the second half. 2nd and 6. Go to the outside. He's still got the first.
Fuller with the reception. Call it a gain of 9 yards. First down.
We're going to go zone this time. We've not gone zone this much throughout this game yet. And it's almost picked off by Breland. He's had so many almost interceptions. It's infuriating.
That makes it second and 10.
How is that call? I usered and turned around too, and I got no animation. Keep them out the end zone. That's all I care about. Keep them. They cannot touch the end zone. Don't let them get anywhere near it. End zone's off limits. Don't let them touch it. No way they're calling a flag on me. No way they're calling a flag on me. I was about to say. Thought there's going to be pass interference. We'll accept. VTech has only one timeout left. It looks like they're just approaching this without really having a game plan. They're just kind of just calling plays to call plays. So now they're backed up, and if they're not careful, they can get out of field goal range to come away with empty. It's dropped. It's 2nd and 20.
Number 85, the intended receiver on the play. That'll make it second and long.
Gonna go to the flat, and we covered it. Loss of 1.
That is a loss of 1 yard on the play.
Tackle it. Inbounds 2. Clock is ticking. Will the CPU go brain dead here like they usually do? We're hoping they do. He's not sacked. He is now. And they call a timeout. I thought he fumbled for a second. I was using down the field, making sure nothing was open. Quick kick is up, and it is through. So VTech comes away with all that just for 3 points, and they almost sold it too. They almost sold it. They do get the ball to start, though. We don't. We will not return this. We're going to see if we can go deep real quick. We're going to try it. Why not? Oh! Circle's open. They've sacked us 4 times in just the first half alone. That's embarrassing. Our defense has played really good, so they struggled to put up points. They worked so hard just to get a field goal. They almost ran out of time doing it. So that's okay. I mean, that was a touchdown. If I wasn't sacked, that was a touchdown. A touchdown to Peak, Sharon Peak. Another one to Watkins. And Taj Boy had one. Offense is cooking. Breland gets beat off the slant. Logan Thomas has 144 yards through the air.
That makes it 1st and 10.
I think we should go zone more. We've been going man a lot to start this game. There's holding and a Brewer. You got to pick it off.
Holding on the offense. Still first down.
It slants and he won't even give it off. Who was it on the sack? It's 2nd and 28.
Make it 2nd and 1.
Sacked for 8 yards. I think that was Crawford maybe on the sack. Was guarding anything. Yep.
Ford makes the reception.
We were willing to give that up as long as we kept them well short, and we did.
That'll bring up 3rd and long.
3rd and 16. Oh, that wasn't 3rd down? I don't know why I was thinking that was 3rd down. It wasn't. Well, they're 1 for 5, though, on 3rd down. They're just going to go 4 verts and not enough. They'll go 3 and out.
That brings up 4th and 11.
And you would think they wouldn't fake it, right? You would think. But you never know. The punt will pin us at our, looks like our 15 almost. We don't have the run game at all. We're going to keep trying it, though. And, of course, there's a flag. Guys, let me know if the penalties are a little bit too much for these sliders, if they need to be tweaked down. I only have them up to make it more difficult, like, so it's not as easy on offense. They're going to blitz. And we barely get it off. If we were to take a sack, that would have been another safety.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Look at Taj Boyd taking off. He's still on his feet. I was afraid I was going to fumble. That's why I tried to get down, and it didn't let me, though. Quick throw. Bellamy dropped the ball. He would have had a 1st down.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
They're kind of crowding the line. I don't know if this is a good idea to run the ball. It's not. It wasn't. Should have seen it coming.
No gain on the play.
Should have seen that coming. Watkins caught it as the safety was trying to knock it down. It's a 1st.
That's good enough for another Clemson. 1st down.
where it was open, we missed him. That's fine. It's a throwaway. We still have the ball. It's okay. They forgot about Watkins again. He breaks a tackle. Almost a touchdown there. It was a little overthrown. That's why it wasn't a touchdown. Near the sideline, too. I just want to make sure it wasn't picked by that safety. They were expecting him to go streak there, and he did. And we just cannot run the ball. If we were diagnosed with cancer and there's a cure and it was to run the ball, we would die. I mean, just nothing. Oh, face mask. We'll accept. ISO has never failed, and he's in. That's a touchdown. He got in. What are we doing, ref? Ref. He's in. He's really not, but looked like the ball barely crossed the plane. You can't really tell from that angle. I mean, this isn't even like what is happening. We can't even see where the ball is. Oh yeah, we can. That's a cross. That's a touchdown. Awful angle, but the clearest one somehow. He had it over his shoulder. It was over his shoulder, a touchdown. How's that overturned? They're going to be annoying, aren't they? That was over his shoulder, though. He had it over his shoulder. That's a touchdown. What is Davos? What do you want to do? He wants to go for it, so we will. And he's wide open for the touchdown, Ellington. He didn't drop it that time. I was worried he would. And they weren't expecting us to pass, and we did. And it was wide open. Yeah, running the ball was not going to work there. Gonna take off. Someone needs to be there. It's Shatley. Only gained 3. Logan Thompson's not taking off that much this game. But if he starts, we're going to account for him and deal with him accordingly. Yeah, he just can't guard everybody. There's just a 2 open. Don't you throw that. How is that still caught? How are they able to do that? We cannot throw passes like that. No one was open, yet somehow out of nowhere he catches that. They're going to do the same thing. Oh, he's going to go deep, and it's just going to be thrown out of bounds. Yeah, he's have a habit of that. Keeps throwing out of bounds this game. Not sure what he's seeing. 3rd and 2, and they will go for it if they don't get it. This game has gotten away from them. Yep. I saw it coming. I saw it coming. I feel it coming, babe. So they're going to punt. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Oh, no, they will. Yeah, they're going to punt. If I were them, I would have waited till the 4th quarter and then just went for it. But they've completely given up. Well, get them 4s up. It's all Clemson Tigers. And B-Tech is a 6-1 team. I thought they would be tougher. Ellington is open. He dropped it. It's almost picked. Just throw it away, Boyd. Yep. Don't even try. They threw down my whole offensive lineman. I wasn't going to try to sit there and throw anyone open. Wow, they just let Adam Humphries wide open like that? And he can't score. What? How do they catch up with us that fast? Man, we just cannot run the ball. Maybe I should tweak the run sliders. They're a little too difficult where it's a little ridiculous. Bryant! He's at the goal line. And here we are. It took a 4th and goal to score from the goal line on VTech. This should be a touchdown, though. Yep, touchdown. So we end up winning it here in Clemson against VTech, 48-3. VTech didn't put up any fight. We may tweak the run sliders a little bit. It's a little ridiculous from the ball, right? It's a little too difficult. That pass to Watkins was the play of the game. It was a nice pass, too. We had a couple of those. We were able to go deep this game, which always feels good if you're able to get one and go deep on the CPU. Now it's on to the next one. We'll check the game stats. VTech just got outmanaged, is what it was. Taj Boyd, no interceptions, 3 touchdown passes, 397 yards to the air, 203.7 passer rating, 72% complete percentage. He was sacked 4 times, as long as he was 64. Cole Stout looked like got some minutes. He was 4 for 5, threw a touchdown pass, wasn't sacked, 87% complete percentage. Ellington we're not going to check his stats. Bellamy, though, somehow got 93 yards. Interesting. Receiving, Ellington had 36 and a tutty. Jaron Brown, who left the game early, came back with a knee injury, had 102. Humphries had 90. Watkins had 102 and a tutty. Peak had 45 and a tutty. Bryant, 23. Bellamy, 16. Defensively, 3 tackles for loss for Willard. Let's see. interception for Darius Robinson. And on VTech, I mean, they just completely got shut down the whole game. Borderline scoreless. Logan Thomas, 19 28, 231 through there, a pick. 67% completion percentage. He was sacked once. Holmes, -4. Greggy, 19. Thomas, -5. Wow, that's sad. Eric Martin, who's making those catches, had 87 but no touchdowns. Roberts had 40. Cole had 65. Fuller, 25. Yeah, they just got locked up. Um, but we have Wake Forest coming up. We're still second. What are the conference standings like now? Look like Oregon lost for the first time this season. So we are first over here on our side. We played North Carolina State. Florida State is 6-2, and everybody else is average. On the other side, Miami is first place, and we've not played them yet. I don't think we will unless we meet them in the championship game for the ACC title. Georgia Tech, we already played. We already beaten. They have been our toughest opponent so far. They're 5-2, 3-2 overall in the conference. Virginia Tech, we just destroyed, is 6-2. And so North Carolina is 6-2, 2-2. We've not played them yet either. Take a look at the Big 12. TCU is now the new top dogs in that conference. They're third, 7-0, 4-0 in conference. K-State is 3-1 in conference. They're 5-2. OU is 5-1, 3-1. Texas 6-1, 3-1. T-Tech 5-2, 2. And don't forget about OSU is 4-2 and 1-2. The Big 10, Michigan is first place, 6-1. Wisconsin is second, 7-1. Ohio State, good to see that they're ranked. They're usually not when I play these dynasties. They're 14th, 6-2, 3-1 overall. Indiana's 5-2. There was movement in the Pac-12 I saw. Yep, USC is 7-0. Oregon, who was fourth, is now 18th because they lost to. Who did they lose to? They ended up losing to Arizona State, who is not a good team. That's a bad loss. UCLA is second place. In the SEC, Georgia's 1. Auburn is second at 5-2, 4-1. Are they ranked? Yes. LSU is 6, 7-1, 3-1. Missouri is 6-1, 3-1. Arkansas 6-1, 3-1. A&M is 5-2. South Carolina is still above 500 at 5-3. Dang. We have Wake Forest. We will handle some recruiting just a little bit. I'm surprised we didn't get any recruits that game. We had people visiting and no one committed. I thought that would be like a done deal. Oh, well, all right then. Tyler Reed just committed. I just clicked on him and he committed. Offered a scholarship apparently, so he's a welcome to the team. A 4-star, 6', 213, strong safety out of Bloomington, Indiana, with 78 overall with potential, and he's a gym as well. Looks like I had nothing to worry about. He's let's see, Greg Moss, another. We're finding a lot of gems on this team. I'm noticing. I'm just pretty good at recruiting, and again, the recruiting difficulty is on Heisman, so it's not the hardest setting. But I just find diamonds in the rough. That's like my thing. Let's see, a 5-star. He fell down a second. We're behind with Alabama. We're going to see if we can just kind of string him along a little bit, keep him considering us. And then we will let's go for solid playing time. That usually what people want to hear. Okay, so we will hop into the game against Wake Forest. Nighttime here in Wake Forest, taking on the Demon Deacons. The Deacons of Demon.
The Wake Forest Demon Deacons, as
think J. Cole had a rap verse about them. We out here attending your wake. I think that's what song did he sing for him to even have that verse? Demon Deacons, we out here attending your wake. It was something like that. It was pretty clever though. They're gonna blitz right off the bat. This is why they're 4-3. They don't know us. Over the middle, it's Hopkins.
Good for a gain of 6 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
And they were not fooled on that read option, but it's okay. We're going to huddle. We catch him off guard. Ellington picked up the first.
Gain of 7 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
Ellington. Looks like we're gonna. It looks like we're gonna be able to run the ball more on Wake Forest. I guess VTech was just a really good run defense, but Wake Forest could be somewhere we can have success. It looks to be that way. And VTech was a top 10 defense in every category, and we put up 48. X was wide open. Was wide open. Again, just someone just come. We always get sacked off someone getting unblocked, and they just have a free shot at us. And it's incomplete. 3rd and 18. Gonna throw it, and we're gonna go deep to Jared Brown. Touchdown! Beautiful ball from Boyd. Just runs right by the corner. We're so lethal at that. Ran by 3 people. Threw it out to the only place where he could get it. And it's 52-yarder to Jaron Brown for the touchdown. Again, we can go deep on anyone at any moment, at any time, no matter the down. How does Wake Forest respond? They're 4-3, so they're not a good team. But they're going to go over here. And that got me, though. Is Wake Forest going to go no huddle? It looks like they are, yes. Interesting. Oh, what a spin move. That was a nice spin move. It's incomplete. Willard was ready for it. Can't just leave him open like that. Throwing off his back foot like that, and it was accurate. And make sure for the YouTube people to like, comment, subscribe. Much appreciated. Not fooled. Played that perfectly. You can't do that in NCAA 14. You will get juked out of your shoes if you try that on the CPU. Because the tackling, like navigation and the usering, pursuit angles are just awful. They're the worst I've ever seen. You just would not be able to make that play. Not open. He's going to go deep anyway. Robinson with the pick. And that wouldn't happen either in NCAA 14. My DB would just keep running for eternity, not knowing where he is or where the ball is. And the CPU comes down with the catch every time. Not in NCAA 13, though. Beautiful to see. Ellington goes nowhere. So we're at our own 1, which is not a good place to be. Our own 2, almost our 3. We're going to hand it off, though. Go ISO. They're going to blitz, though. So now we're at our own 2, our own 1 almost. We're going to need to go 4 verse now. We'll go fight song on him. It's a quick throw. It's caught, Brown. And we'll go no huddle.
Noel on the tackle at the 16-yard line. First down.
What? Why are we in Wildcat? I don't want to be in Wildcat. Will the screen work? No. Yes, it will. Oh, he couldn't break the tackle in bounds. He had blockers out in front.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Gonna take off with Boyd. And Boyd will get the first and more. Outran number 56, who I thought for sure was going to catch us like the CPU always does. Not there, though. Face mask. We've had like 30 uncalled face masks. At least 30. Good throw. Ellington, please. Catch the ball. You're open.
That brings up 3rd and 14.
Last second throw, we get it off to Ellington, who gets the first.
23 makes the reception.
I found him last minute, too. And we can't go no huddle for some reason. Okay, so someone got hurt.
Number 8 comes in at quarterback.
Yes. Oh, Todd Boyd was hurt, and that was Cole Stout. Hopefully it's not a serious injury. We just can't run the ball. Sliders may be tweaked just slightly on that. Ellington is wide open. Couldn't quite get there. But we'll go for it, though. Why not? Yeah, even coach says we will. We're not going to run it, though. I don't trust that on my life. Will they blitz? Smith was wide open, but for some reason, he runs along the O-line. What are you doing? You had all that space. We would have picked that up if he was just normal about it. Instead, we turn it over when he was wide open. The draw, I'm not fooled on it. Loss of 4. If we can't run the ball, you won't be able to either.
That makes it 2nd and 14.
Taj Boyd is out for the game with a concussion. Well, Cole Stout is very capable, so we're not missing anything there. No one's open. It's not picked for some reason. Wide open. He had someone wide open. I mean, they were wide open and coming across the field. He never found him. The Wake Forest will go 3 and out. Don't fake it, Wake. We out here attending your wake. Yeah, what song was that? J. Cole was rapping about. Oh, I know what song it was. It was Numero Uno Super Bowl. Yeah, Super Bowl with I think Drake. Yeah, I think Drake. Yep, I remember now. I know the song. It was like it's almost 3 years old now, but yeah, I know the song. Glad I remember that. That would have bothered me. Quick throw to Ford. That's what should have happened to Smith. Should have just ran like his normal route. Should have kept the normal depth. Instead, he ran along the O line. Went backwards. Of course, there's a flag. It's funny how there's no flag when we can't run the ball, though, for like a yard or two. But when we do get positive yards, it's holding. It's not there. And I forgot, Cole Stout is not Taj Boyd. I don't know what I was doing. I thought I could escape, but that was clearly evident from the moment I started taking off with him. And we're sacked for a loss of 4. And it's incomplete. Ford was open. That's ball! Made too many audibles. 3rd and 26 now. Great. We'll go deep. It's way overthrown and almost picked. That was terrible. And we'll have to punt. They're going to catch it at their own 40. Defense still has played really well. We didn't allow any points in the first quarter. We just got to keep doing what we're doing. We're handling their up-tempo nicely. Nope, if we can't run the ball, you can't either. Oh, wow, we got fooled by the camera angle again. Stop grabbing him by the face mask.
Personal foul. Face mask on defense. First down.
The weird screen pass and Christian almost picks it off.
Number 26, the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10. Hawkins makes the tackle.
We're ready for it. It looked like he wanted to pitch it to someone, but had no one to pitch it to.
That'll make it 3rd and 9.
Are they in field goal range or no? I don't think they are. And we get completely done up, but Rogland jumped for no reason. He jumped for no reason. And it's 4th and 9.
Bring up 4th and 9.
So this is basically from midfield, from the logo. Can they make it? Kick is up, and it is no good.
The kick is no good.
So Rogland leaps in the air for no reason, and it costs them points. And they'll stay scoreless. And we'll just slow it down, burn some more clock. We don't even need to go up tempo. It was almost positive yards there.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Cole Stout is not a runner, but he got the first. And with no flags.
That's good for a gain of 16 yards. 1st down.
Quick throw, Ellington. It's caught.
6 on the tackle. Call it a gain of.
Wake Forest is making us have to earn it.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
I like it. And why am I not surprised?
Still 2nd down.
Wide open, and Cole Stout is going to find Humphreys for the touchdown. That's twice we've got behind the Wake Forest defense, and both times it's a touchdown. Perfect throw from Stout. He's a gunslinger just like Taj Boyd is. Put it right on the money. Adam Humphreys is basically a taller Hunter Renfrow before there was a Hunter Renfrow, essentially. I don't even know if Hunter Renfrow's in the NFL anymore. I think he played for the Raiders a little bit. I remember he got married in college. I remember seeing his Instagram photo with his wife like 10 years ago.
The kickoff is down for a touchback.
Wake Forest, though, is still, I would say they're making us earn it. Certainly whenever we run the ball, we can't. It's not easy, but we can't really defend the pass that well. It's so satisfying just tackling them when we want to tackle them instead of constantly having our tackles broken in NCAA 14. Such a breath of fresh air. Third down and 5.
That'll make it 3rd and 5.
Do we go zone or no? Because last time we did, we got done up. Breland got done up over there, and he was lucky that the CP was just stupid. We're not fooled on that. They tried to run it on 3rd and 5 to the left,
That makes it
and instead of going east and north and south, they went east and west. You can't do that with us. Wake Forest punt. Well, I don't think Wake Forest is going to score this game. I don't think they will. It's not looking like it. Hopkins back deep to receive. Our defense since the Auburn game has been lights out, shut down. And we cannot spin away from 35. We just can't run the ball, period.
That'll bring up 2nd and 12.
That was positive yards. Made it 3rd and manageable.
5 yards. That makes it 37.
Quick throw, Smith. Look what happens when you run your route with normal depth and not at the line of scrimmage.
1st down.
Wide open. Never mind. It's almost caught. It's incomplete. That looked more open than I thought it was.
Brown, the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
That was not a good pass. It looked open. Thought that was the right read. It wasn't. Ellington just dropped it. We'll go QB Sonya check. We'll check on Sonya, see how she's doing, how many kids she's got, if she's a baby mother or not. If she has any baby daddies. Sonya. Just gonna throw that to Ford and it's wide open.
Call it a gain of 12 yards.
So Sonya checked, worked. We checked on Sonya and she was good. She's single with no kids and ready to mingle. We're gonna go deep with Watkins. They take it away. Go to way, Stout. Yep. Stout is not Boyd. He does not have the speed. Yeah, Wake Forest is making us work for it, though. They've given up big plays, but we've had to work for most of everything, pretty much. And I'm glad that was incomplete, because if it was, that would have been picked. So it's 3rd down and 10 again. We're 6 for 8. Uh-oh, they're in this formation. And it's still caught by Ellington. But it's a loss of 8. It was better off if he just didn't do that. Do we really not make a field goal? How far is the field goal? From 58? You know what? This may sound stupid, but since our defense has played so well, we're going for it. Our defense has played so well. Hold on. We can't pin them. We'll just pin them. Yeah. Our defense has played really well. There's no need to go for it. Make it easier on them. So yeah, we'll just punt, I guess. And it should take a bounce like right there. Wasn't expecting to come up and catch it that quickly. Wanted to pin them. I still don't know how to. I don't really know how to punt good in this game. But they're at their own 20 and they have to go all the way down the field, which they have shown that they cannot do so far. So I think that was the right move. Watch the cutback, cheese. It's intercepted, user pick Robinson. You cannot do that in NCAA 14. If the game would have let me control him in NCAA 14, I would have ran all over the place. User pick that. That is why you play smart. You punt the ball when you're supposed to. Play field position. Because look, I trusted the defense, and that's what happens. 39 seconds left and a timeout. We're just going to go quick down the field. Ellington, no huddle on the ball.
Makes the reception.
Robinson has 2 picks this game.
1st down.
Wide open Hopkins. Hit as he was through it. What a ball from Cole Stout.
1st down.
Oh, they followed me. They followed me. I wasn't expecting them to follow me. They followed me on Instagram. I didn't want them to. We'll try drive. And Smith could be open on this. He's not. Pass interference. No. He stopped me from getting the ball. That's literally pass interference. How was that not pass interference? He stopped me from getting the ball. We're going to throw it. Humphreys came down with it. What a snag and what a throw.
That brings up second and goal.
He came down with that. Oh, this is what we're doing? No. Change the play. Brown's wide open. Wide open touchdown. Nobody over there. Touchdown. Perfect clock management. Jared Brown, 1 yard touchdown at the goal line, 2 yard touchdown at the goal line. What a catch from Humphreys. I'm telling you, he was Hunter Renfrow before Hunter Renfrow. Wake Forest will just run the ball. We've bottled that up much as they've bottled up our run, so it's been about even in that regard. But that's going to do it for the first half. It's all Clemson. Wake Forest shut out through 2 quarters. And they do get the ball to start off, but I really do think they will remain scoreless this entire game. I don't see anything that would make me think otherwise from them so far. Like they will probably have the donut when the game is still over. The no-huddle offense has not worked for them. The run game has not worked for them. They've thrown 2 picks. They've missed a field goal. Now they're just going to go slants. Look at the time he has. Breland. It's incomplete. No one was open on that.
That makes it second and 10.
Everyone was step for step with their man blanketed coverage. They're just going to go slants again. It's going to be thrown off his back foot, and it's finally picked off by Bashaud Breeland. He's had so many almost interceptions, it's been painful. He finally gets one there. CPU makes a dumb decision. Throwing it off his back foot towards the center of the field. You never want to do that. And it just keeps getting worse for Wake. We out here attending your Wake. Ellington will get about 3. Wake Forest will be scoreless. I genuinely believe that. And if they do, it'll be our second shutout this season. They took it away. Yep, they did. They took it away. A field goal would be pretty disappointing. Not depressing, just disappointing. Right? Because we literally got set up in great field position to flip another touchdown. We're 7 for 10. So we'll probably convert this as well, but I don't want a field goal. They're going to blitz, which is perfect. R1 was wide open. He was wide open. And that's what we're going to set up for, a field goal. Kick is up, and Cotton is barely makes that. I would have been furious if that was missed. So Wake Forest hasn't even crossed midfield this game yet. We just got to keep it up. It's draw. Nope. Oh, I almost used that. That should have been another interception. The CPU is so easy to read. That should have been pick number 4.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
It's just slants. That's all they can do. That's all they can do is run slants to Rogland. They have nothing else. When the CPU gets down big, they just start running slants over and over. Go man if that's the case. We can be step for step with them. They're not better than us. How? That doesn't even make any sense. That's not open. Yeah, they can just dive last second and get last second separation out of nowhere, out of thin air. Literally, how is that possible?
That makes it 2nd and 2.
Here goes slants again. Yep, I was ready for that. 3rd and 2. They're 0 for 4 on 3rd down. Yep, it's a draw. I saw it the whole way. Stuffed.
Loss of 2 yards on the play. That makes it 4th and 4.
And they missed a field goal earlier. This is from the exact same distance. Basically the exact same spot. Looks maybe a little further. Almost blocked. Kick is up. And it's no good. It was short. It was inaccurate to the left. Short last time. This one had the accuracy, just not enough leg. And Wake Forest will get turned away. I'm telling you, I don't think they're going to score this game at all. I don't think so. Ellington, no flag, surprisingly. It's a 1st down. Longest run in like 90 years.
That's a gain of 14 yards on the play. That makes it 1st and 10.
Just got caught behind a blocker. So forward, he's open. 3rd 1. We've had no turnovers so far this game. We didn't have it against VTech either.
That'll make it 3rd and 1.
Ding dong. They're calling ding dong. Ellington picks up the 1st.
Carries the ball. That's good for a gain of 2 yards. 1st down.
Who will get open? No, and they had it covered. No gain. And Ellington is injured.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Wide open, it's picked. No. No. What? I threw it with a little too much juice on it. That should have just been thrown. You know what? That was better underthrown, actually. Now that I see that. Wow. Ellington has a bruised shoulder. They're not going to score, though, so we have nothing to worry about. Well, that's annoying. Again, they're just going to go slants. They're just going to go slants because that's all they got. We need to go man on that. They'll just keep going slants over and over to Rockland.
Robinson makes the tackle. That's good for a gain of 4 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Nope.
Brewer takes him down behind the line. That is a loss of 1 yard. That makes it 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. We'll go zone here. They could go slants, and if they do, we'll go man. They do not. He'll be sacked, though. Goodman.
Loss of 8 yards on the play.
Loss of 8.
4th down.
We'll sub in Bellamy. And we'll Wake Forest finally score. Kick is up, and they finally score. Wow, Wake Forest, congrats. That's all they're getting, though. They're not going to get anything else. Ellington, outrun him. 3rd and 5.
Gain of 6 yards. That'll make it 3rd and 5.
They're really making this have to earn it. I'm telling you, like, their defense is pretty good. It's like Florida State. It just their offense sucks. Or just catch it and turn. Yep, 1st down.
With the reception. Allen brings him down at the 34-yard line. 1st down.
We're going deep. They forgot all about Jaron Brown again. And he's going to score for the touchdown. Went deep. We found Brown again. For 66 yards. They give up the deep ball. They got everything else covered, just not the deep ball. Cole Stout is slinging that thing. Whipping it out on the table.
The kickoff is down for a touchback.
The offense is just too good. It really is. That's all they got. It's almost picked. Threw it into like triple coverage. 2nd and 10. That's all they got.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
It's just slants. It's knocked down by Robinson, who has 2 picks already. 3rd and 10. They're 0 for 6. They've not converted once. What's the call? It's just verticals. He's going to go deep. 3 people over there. It's picked off by Stewart, the linebacker, with 1 second left. 4 interceptions for the Wake Forest QB. No, that's not a good idea. We almost give it right back. So get them 4s up. It's all Clemson. That was a stupid throw. We got lucky.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
And Ellington is hurt for the second time this game. Why are you back in the game then if you're just going to get hurt? Stay out. Watkins, it's caught for the first.
Haynes makes the tackle at the 37-yard line. That makes it 1st and 10.
Throw it to Bellamy. I almost forgot about him.
Makes the reception. That's good for a gain of 3 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
I think we play Maryland after this, and they suck. Brown hangs on. He's still not down.
Brown makes the catch.
Spun like 4 times on that. He's got 1,034 yards with 9 touchdown receptions on the season so far. Got a pretty solid season. Bellamy just gets nothing.
That's a gain of 1 on the play. That brings up 2nd.
I just want to run the ball well for just one game, one quarter, one drive. Is that possible? There we go. Bellamy.
Mack makes the tackle.
More of that, please.
16 yards. 1st down.
Ellington is out for the game with a strained shoulder.
Number 16 on the carry. Call it a gain of 1 yard. That brings up 2nd and 9.
Quick throw to Bellamy. He's breaking tackles left and right. He's still on his feet.
Makes the reception. Gain of 19.
Full stout, 281 yards passing.
That makes it 1st and 10.
We don't really need to go stick and knot here. We're too close to the end zone. Oh, good block. Bellamy is almost in the end zone.
Gain of 9 on the play.
Good block from Humphreys.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
We're going to get sacked moments. I mean, within breaths of snapping this ball.
Haynes makes the sack. So 7 yards on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8. Lowe makes the sack. Loss of 9 yards on the play. That makes it 4th and 1.
This is very makeable, though. Zaro kick is up and good. So we're going to win this one here at Wake Forest 35-10. Wake Forest would score another touchdown. But just the same old domination as usual. Low scoring game for us, though. We get like 60. We get at least 40 to 50 points a game. They held us way below our average. Play of the game was that throw to Jaron Brown. He had 2 touchdowns this game. No, he had 3. 3 touchdowns this game for Jaron Brown. He's player of the game. But Wake Forest was pretty tough on defense. They made us work for it. Again, their offense just sucked. Their QB threw like 4 picks. Rashad Breeland had 1. Yeah, they certainly made us work for it. Taj Boyd exited the game early with a concussion. He was only 5 for 7, 88 yards, and a touchdown pass to Jaron Brown. Was sacked once, 70% completion percentage, long as was 52. Cole Stout took over, was 22 for 33, 288 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, and interception. 163.9 pass rating, 68% completion percentage. Longest was 66, sacked 4 times. Plus Wake Forest got 5 sacks in total. Ellington at 49, Bellamy at 52. Receiving, Ellington 36, Jared Brown 148, 3 tutties for him, 4 had 34, Bellamy 22, Humphrey 65, and a tutty. Smith had only 10, Hopkins had 47. Watkins was very quiet this game. He only had 7 yards. Willard had 2 tackles for loss. Darius Robinson had 2 picks. Breland had an interception. Hawkins had a tackle for loss. Goodman had a tackle for loss and a sack. Stewart had a pick as well. Williams had a tackle for loss in terms of Wake Forest. Tanner Price was only 9 for 26, 143 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 4 picks, 34% completion percentage. That's the lowest I've ever seen any quarterback since maybe the state of balls, the Ball State quarterback. We held him to maybe a 44, 45% completion percentage. Only 34% completion percentage. He was sacked once, longest was for 34. Held Harris in check. They didn't do anything. Rogland had 67 and a touchdown. Willis 42, 23 for Davis. That will do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. More Clemson episode 3 is on the way. Always make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. As we usually see.